This past weekend, women's field hockey battled in the ACC tournament hosted right here in Syracuse. Women's basketball gears up for the 2021-2022 season and much more. Hey everyone, I'm Shannon Imbornoni and welcome back to the Women's Sports Update. Let's go to Lauren Helmbrecht to give us the scoop on what happened in Orangeland last week.
Syracuse hosted the ACC Women's Field Hockey Tournament at J.S. Coyne Stadium this weekend, where North Carolina took home their 24th championship, their 5th straight. For the second year in a row, Syracuse lost to UNC in the semifinals, falling 4-1. The Orange ranked 13th in the nation and look forward to the NCAA tournament in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Ice hockey swept RIT this weekend. On Friday at home, Cuse beat the Tigers in overtime thanks to a goal by freshman Sarah Marchand with less than 3 minutes left in OT play. On Saturday, traveling up to Rochester, the Orange scored 7 goals on the defenseless Tigers. They're currently 4-5-2 on the season. Women's tennis wrapped up their fall season this weekend at the University at Buffalo Invitational. No official schedule has come out for the Orange for the spring, but we'll have an update on that later in the season. On Friday, volleyball lost to number 3 Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh 3-0. Junior Marina Markova led Cuse with 17 kills, 10 digs, and 3 blocks, while sophomore Lauren Hogan had 29 digs.
Thanks, Lauren. Now here's Katelyn McCarthy to give us a season preview of women's basketball and a look ahead to the women's athletic schedule.
Syracuse women's hoops are finally back. The Orange will host their season opener right here in the Carrier Dome against Monmouth Wednesday at 7 p.m. Last season, the team went 15-9 and finished 4th in the ACC. The ACC tournament, the women beat Boston College and Florida State, but lost to the Louisville Cardinals in the 3rd round. In the NCAA tournament, they knocked off South Dakota State, but fell short to the number 1 seeded Connecticut Huskies. But this year, the women are coming into the season with many new faces. After allegations against former head coach Quentin Hillsman, 12 players from last year left to the transfer portal. Hillsman resigned in August after 16 seasons with the program, and Von Reed was promoted to the acting head coach. The women's basketball team has faced a lot this past offseason, but are looking to make their way back to the NCAA tournament, and it all begins here this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Now here's a look ahead to this week's upcoming schedule for women's athletics. Women's field hockey will play number 4 seed Penn State in the first round of the NCAA tournament on Friday at noon. On Friday, cross country is off to Boston for the NCAA Northeast Regional, where the Orange are ranked 1st for the region and 17th in the nation. Ice hockey will travel to Ithaca and face Cornell on Tuesday night. Then the team will have 10 days to rest before they host Penn State for a pair of games. Some ACC action for volleyball this week. They will face Pittsburgh for the 2nd time in just 7 days. And on Friday night, the women look to upset the number 3 team in the country right here in Syracuse. Then they will host Florida State Seminoles on Sunday afternoon.
Wow, thanks Katelyn. Looking forward to see what the women do in the postseason and looking forward to watching the basketball ladies take the court for the first time this season in the Dome. And all this Dome talk has me thinking. Let's get to know the iconic building in the Syracuse skyline. The Carrier Dome opened in September of 1980 and is home to SU football, women and men's basketball, and women and men's lacrosse. It's held multiple NCAA championship rounds in basketball, lacrosse, and track and field, and recently served as the location for a New York Mets spring training workout in 2019. In addition to sporting events, the Dome has held concerts for greats like Elton John, Billy Joel, Pink Floyd, Zac Brown, and much more. The Dome's max seating capacity is 49,207 and just under 35,000 when the basketball court is put in. It's the only domed stadium in the Northeast and the largest structure of its kind on a college campus around the country. In the past 2 years, the Dome underwent a $118 million transformation, installing a new fixed roof, vertically hung scoreboard, improved accessibility, and of course, air conditioning. Here's to the next 41 years of memories, triumphs, and championships in the Dome.
Coming up this Sunday, the first women's Syracuse basketball player will have her jersey retired. Felicia Leggett-Jack played for Syracuse from 1984 to 1989. The retirement ceremony will be November 14th during halftime in the game against Notre Dame.
That's all we have for this week's show. Tune in next Monday for the newest episode of the Women's Sports Update on the Orange Television Network YouTube channel.